Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to your stimulus update for today. And as of 4 p.m. on Tuesday, the chances of another stimulus bill and another stimulus check to the American people has skyrocketed. This is not hype. These are facts. Once again, everybody, welcome back to your stimulus update for today, Tuesday, September 15th. I need to give you these facts and share with you my thoughts on them. So let's go ahead and get right into it. You know, for the last month now, the blue dog, middle of the ground Democrats have been pressing Nancy Pelosi to get a deal done. We know this is a fact because hundreds of them have signed off on letters telling her to do so. Basically, they're looking at the $1.3 trillion bill that Steven Mnuchin wants and the $2.2 trillion bill Nancy Pelosi wants, and they're saying, come on, guys, how can't you get together on this? And now, in the last few days, the Problem Solvers Group, which is a bipartisan group in the House, is putting forth their own stimulus bill in the House of Representatives, and the leaks that are coming out from the media sources are saying it's a very nice bill, something around $1.5 trillion, and it looks like it's a middle of the ground bipartisan bill that both sides can agree on. As of the recording of this video, we do not have the official bill yet, and I can tell you right now that the leaders in the House, including Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, are not happy with this. It does decrease their negotiating power, even though Nancy Pelosi is going to say it doesn't, and she's going to try and make it look good. I assure you they are not happy with what's going on, but I can also assure you what is going on is good for the American people, because now they're going to have to deal with it. In fact, one of the Democrat members who are a part of this said that we are not in any way trying to undermine the speaker's negotiating positions. Just having said that, we are taking a position that we want a deal and we don't think we should adjourn until we have it. I can tell you right now, they absolutely are undermining the speaker's positions, but they don't care anymore. Basically, what's going on is they look at the situation and they're saying, you haven't got it done. You didn't get the deal done yet. We signed the letters to you. Now we're going to do something and you're going to have to deal with it. And the bill they are putting together looks like something that can be done. Not that skinny $300 billion thing that the Senate put together. That was ridiculous. That was going nowhere. This is nearly a perfect compromise. They're going to have to get the liability protection in there, but this is a perfect compromise, really, between the two sides, and Pelosi's going to have to deal with it. But we're not done there yet, because that alone wouldn't be good enough. That alone isn't worth the hype of the skyrocketing bill chances and the next check to the American people, because there's another piece of news that just came out today that, combined with this, tells us that something will in fact happen. And this is what's going on. Nancy Pelosi today said that the House will remain in session until there is another round of stimulus coronavirus relief. They're going to stay in session continuously into the future until something finally gets done. They were slated to go on recess October 2nd, but they will not be doing that. Now, some of the regular members may be going on recess, but the Democrat leaders in the House will not, according to Nancy Pelosi's words. She said, though, she is not willing to accept a skinny bill, but she is willing to stay there until an agreement has been accomplished. She said this today: we have to stay here until we have a bill. And then she also said this to CNBC's Jim Cramer: we are committing to staying here until we have an agreement. What does that mean? Nancy Pelosi can't walk away until something is done. If she does, then she'll go back on her words. So she's basically put herself in between a rock and a hard place, because if she leaves, she's going to have to come up with some excuse on why she's doing it, and it's not going to look good. So she's basically lost her position of going away. She's got to stay there. And now her Democratic colleagues are introducing a bipartisan, really beautiful looking bill that compromises the two sides. At the same time, Steven Mnuchin is saying, we are willing to accept a reasonable offer. Let's get together and do it. The stars are aligning. It doesn't mean it's 100%, but this is not hype. These are facts. And this means the chances of another stimulus bill and another stimulus check to the American people have dramatically increased. And finally, I'm glad to really say finally good news. You know, other places out there have been saying finally good news for the last 2 months straight. But in all seriousness, finally some good news. I think, I'm not putting the chart up because the last time I put the chart up back in July, it didn't go so well. I actually thought that these two sides could come together and get a bill done for us at the end of July before they went on recess on August 7th, that first recess there. And they couldn't do it. I literally thought it would happen. I mean, everybody did. And they didn't do it. Here we are still. But this time, if I had a chart, and I don't, the percentages would go way up right now. So all good news. Can't wait till this bill comes out. When it does, I will share with you my thoughts on it. I think Nancy Pelosi is going to shift a little bit and negotiate down. And I think they'll be able to meet on this one. What are your thoughts? You think this is hype? I think this is facts. Doesn't mean 100%, but we're getting closer. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you next time.